Guys, I made a catastrophic mistake, and now everyone is doomed. I was exploring an ancient tomb, and I accidentally summoned the apocalypse, and now the army of the dead is going to destroy the entire world and kill all my friends if I don't stop them. I've got 5 days to do something, but there lies the problem. What am I going to do against the army of the dead? They're angry and seeking vengeance, while I'm just a silly little guy. Somebody strong and powerful was going to have to deal with them, and it certainly wasn't going to be me. I would need a plan, and I'd need to think fast. I asked all the strongest guys at the bar if they would help me kill their leader, the Lord of the Damned, but they were all too drunk, and one offered me a drink, and I took it, and I got captured by pirates. I got too drunk, and now I'm trapped on their ship. I've already been here for a day, and let me tell you fellas, it's not looking good. I've gotten so thirsty down here, I've had to drink my own—
Look alive, landlubber. Time to clean the ship.
Yes,
Go downstairs and get yourself a sponge, Bill Drat.
Aye, Captain. After doing the bare minimum level of observation, I'm surprised at how the ship can even float. The rats have completely taken over the lower decks, the chicken runs the treasure hold, and the pirates have failed to remove any of the bodies due to rampant alcoholism. Damn, they're like me for real. What did this mean for me? I would have to fight a horde of colossal, oversized rats in order to get a sponge. But while I was down there, I did find something useful. A crate of gunpowder and a cannon fuse, which would both be very useful later. Using my specialized set of skills, I disposed of the decaying bodies with haste, then proceeded to explore the ship. I had, quite frankly, zero idea where I was. We could have been near the coast, out at sea, or in an unknown body of water. I had no clue. But what I did know is that the cannon right there looks just about the right size to squeeze in if I just drop my crippling soda addiction. Luckily, I always carry lube. While the pirates were busy killing their livers, I doused myself in lube, dumped enough gunpowder into the cannon to level a small town, quickly lit the fuse, then hopped on in. These were desperate times, boys, so they called for desperate measures. I really thought I would have come down by now. The wind up here, it's really nice and chilly. Where am I? Oh, that was so sore. And it's something up my— Oh, I must have landed on this. Oh, a message is inside. Let's see here. There exists a being in another world, so powerful he can topple enemies of any size and of great number. He who steals life can be summoned to this plane of existence too. But one must obtain a chronomatic shard, an object of great power, and the pure essence of life to bring him here. But be warned, when he arrives, his will is his own, and the summoner must bargain for their life. And if they fail the haggle of mortal coil, the jester shall seize it and consume it to gain more power. Well, talk about pulling a plan out of your ass. I've got some work to do. If I have to summon this guy, I'll have to find those 3 items. I remember my captive saying they've been selling for about 2 days, so it's safe to say I have 3 days left to summon this guy before the army of the dead arrives, so I gotta hightail to find the goods. And I'll worry about the bargaining business later. The first stop on my journey would be Time Valley, a place that was a little bit weird. You see, time moved a bit different there. Temporal anomalies created time loops and altered the way our timeline is meant to be. This resulted in the people living in perpetual chaos, some of whom lived in Tempo Town. The citizens were mostly poor bums, but they'd been struggling to deal with a monster that ravages their town every night, even if they kill it. They say that perhaps if I hunt down and slay the creature in its lair, a chronomatic shard would be part of his remains. But to be quite frank, these people were probably just lying so that a brain-dead adventurer would solve their problem. But lucky for them, they were my only lead on the shard, and I was going to be their monkey. I tracked the monster down to the ruins nearby, and broke the magical seal which was placed on the opening. I descended into the pit, and killed what was probably a chronomatic anomaly of great power. It was a tough fight, and he dropped what was definitely my chronomatic shard. But, as I went to put it into my bag—
What have you done? You've ruined everything. This creature was never meant to be killed. Don't you know that its death has alerted all the other anomalies in the valley? They've awoken from their slumber and are going to ravage the valley soon.
Well, good luck stopping them, man. That seems really crazy. Let me just take that.
No, you will mend your mistakes before you get your gem. Come with me.
Alright, sure, where we going?
This poor soul has been plaguing the valley for years. His death has been put on a loop, and it's what keeps bringing the anomalies back to life every day.
So what am I supposed to do about it?
Figure out a way to make it stop by following him, and you can have your shard.
Why do all my actions have consequences? Let's go. This place seems pretty unassuming, so I wonder what could have killed him. Must have been a shadowy assassin, or Oh, that was violent. I suppose I could move that out of the way. That should do it, right? He just needs to do a little lap of the area. Now, hold on. That doesn't look right. Oh, that was even more violent. Fixing that up should be fine, right? Nothing bad could happen to him here. Wait a minute. No, that tree looks wonky. I should probably do something about that before he goes near it. If only I had something to move it out of the way. Yeah, that'd do it. Huh? Is he safe now? Do I get the shard?
Take your chronomatic crystal and leave Time Valley. You've already caused enough damage, and I don't want you snooping around here any longer.
I had already spent over a day here, so I headed towards finding an object of great power, and I think I might know where to get one. You see, aside from the army of the dead, this realm also has to worry about the corruption. As it spreads, they exert immense amounts of energy, leaving powerful objects infused by it in their wake. But no ordinary object would do, so I headed to the most corrupt place I knew, the Angry Village. As the name suggested, the people here were pretty pissed. The corruption had attacked, and a giant spike was just left there, which began to seep into the minds of the citizens. Similarly to the effects of chugging a Monster Energy drink, the citizens had become irritable and hostile to outsiders. There was a good chance the spike had affected one item in the village so intensely that it had distilled enough power for the ritual. I located an individual named Oracle, who I can only presume was a role player by his funny mask, strange hat, and silly coat. But he knew a little bit about the town, and he says he might be able to get me a powerful item. But, like everyone else in this godforsaken land, he wouldn't just let me have it. He wanted my aid in destroying the corrupt spike, but no matter the amount of explosives he used, it wouldn't budge. He requested that I obtain the materials needed for a super special explosive, which would be enough to hopefully shred the subterranean base of the spike. So, I hopped off to the mine shaft and collected the kind of materials that have definitely landed my name on a no-flight list. I brought them back to the guy, and he crafted an explosive that would create enough heat to melt steel beams. I headed to a nearby cave with a couple of miners, planted the explosives, and fucking legged it. Fire in the hole! Did it work? Yeah, if that doesn't do it, I don't know what will. And sure enough, it severed a hole, and the spike began to collapse. In return for my services, the roleplayer took me to a farm nearby, where a field of crops had been afflicted by the corruption. There, at the back of the field, I found a potato, which is being exposed to so much corrupt radiation that dropping it would make a nuclear bomb look like a water balloon. So, I put it in my pocket and went on my way. The next stop on my daring quest would be the subscribe button, which you should totally click, and it helps me out a lot, and it's free, so do it now. Sorry, what I meant to say was that thus far, things were going rather smoothly. I had my chronomatic shard and my object of great power, but I still needed to obtain the pure essence of life. But I was running out of time, and unfortunately, everyone's a disgusting sinner, so I couldn't just extract the essence from anywhere. I would have to go to the ruined holy city of... Nemract. This place is disgusting. Imagine that one member of the family that you just have to see for Christmas, but as a city. This town is ugly, swampy, and a constant weight on the world, and if the army of the dead destroyed this place first, I probably wouldn't care. Believe it or not though, this place was once a beautiful city, and home to the Well of Life. That was until the Fire Nation army of the dead attacked. You see, the Lord of the Damned and his armies long ago destroyed most of the city, but a few heroes had managed to seal him away for good. That was, of course, before your boy decided to explore the ancient tomb they were sealed in. Why? Look man, I thought there'd be loot or something. I'm in crippled debt by university, and I don't even have a degree yet, so you gotta cut me some slack, alright? But regardless, when the Lord of the Damned attacked the Well of Life, he turned it into the Pit of the Dead. I would have to fight my way into the sanctuary, now guarded by the souls of those killed in the attack, according to a scholar from Nemract. If I was to delve into the pit, bathe in the waters, and show no fear, I would purify the well, and be able to once again draw from it the essence of life. But first, I would have to jump. I don't really like heights, but I like impending doom even less. I must show no fear. Two major falls in one video. I'm gonna need a chiropractor.
You jest and toil, whelp, while as we speak, the army of the dead begins to stir.
Why do people just keep appearing today?
My army of lost souls rises tonight, flesh walker, and you toil here. You have already shared your plan with me through your idle narration.
Oh yeah, he's got a point.
No champion, no matter their strength, can best my hordes. When the army rises, you shall be the first soul I reap. This realm will be mine.
Oh, all this is happening tonight? Oh, how much time did I waste? Look, whatever, some Lord of the Damned won't get in my way. I really don't have any other options at this point. Whoever I summon, they're the only shot that I've got. So I ran as fast as I could, past all of the souls to the tainted Well of Life. I dove in without hesitation. Not only because I needed to cure the well, but quite frankly, I smelt of shit. I scooped up a vial and headed to an open field near the city. This has to work, right? Surely the message in the bottle wasn't some lunatics rambling. Was this the right shard? The potato, would it do the job? And I hope my gunk and dirt didn't taint the essence of life. Here goes nothing. Please, if there is any being out there, some champion from another timeline that is strong enough to help me, please arrive in my time of need. This world would be doomed without aid, and I don't know what else to do. Please, can anybody hear me? Hello? This ritual can't be right. Whoa, what's going on? Is it working? I think it's working. Yes.
Point me to whatever needs to be killed, and I will handle it.
Clown Pierce Minecraft. Oh, I'm saved. Oh, everything's gonna be fine.
Not quite.
Huh?
You read the message in the bottle. You have summoned me, and now you must bargain for your life.
Oh, I forgot about the fine print.
And you aren't the best at negotiating.
Oh, I'm not dead. How?
Oh, I was only stealing one of your hearts.
Oh, I get it now. It's because lifesteal. Yeah, well, anyway, we sort of need to get to the crypt. The army of the dead will be rising now at any minute. Come on, follow me. Oh, no, they're here. Shit, what'll we do?
I'll deal with the hordes of the dead. You have to find their leader. Cut off the head of the snake.
But I'm hardly strong enough to get to him. That's why I summoned you here. You're meant to be the deadliest Minecraft player in the Lifesteal SMP. Surely you can do both.
Listen, I can't be everywhere at once, Summoner. You have to find the strength within yourself. Only you have the drive to summon me here, and only you have the power to manipulate the timelines. You will have the strength within you, mind or might, to defeat whatever foe stands in your way. Have faith in yourself, because I do.
Well, I've gotten this far already. I think I can probably do it. Thank you, Clownpierce Minecraft. I'll do my best to save my world. While Clownpierce dealt with the hordes of enemies, I descended into the depths of the tomb I had opened those fateful 5 days ago. And oh, dear viewer, you would not believe what lay ahead of me. At last, I had finally made my way to the Chamber of the Damned. Down here was only a small fraction of the army of the dead, and I could hardly imagine what Clown was going through on the surface. This was it. I had to face my fate. Wish me luck, dear viewer. Curious. I thought you would send the clown to my lair. Yet you come alone. Disappointing. I shall give you the mercy of a hasty demise. You know what? I'm sick of being underestimated. I'm done letting my insecurities hold me back. I'm gonna rise above it. And why the fuck should you? Some bones covered in a rag with a cane hold me back. You reckon you're gonna give me a hasty demise? I'm gonna do you fucking slowly. Come here! And so after all that, it was finished. The Lord of the Damned, banished. The apocalypse, stalled. My university debt, still crippling. After I killed the Lord of the Damned, his mindless hordes fell into husks. But in the heat of the battle, Clownpierce had somehow gone missing. Perhaps his time in my realm was over, and he had returned to his home plane to count his money and drink expensive alcohol. But really, who knows? But what I did know that was perhaps I was too harsh on myself, because really, I had the strength inside of me the whole time. Perhaps I didn't need to go on a special quest to summon an extraterrestrial killing machine. Maybe I had the strength inside of me to save my world all along. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please feel free to like the video and leave a comment and let me know what you thought. I really couldn't have made this video without the cameos of Rooted, LinkUHQ, and of course, Clown Pierce. So go give him some love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, my dear viewers.